Right, section 1.5, number 50. We're given a function. In this case, it's a cubic, x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. I'm going to leave it as the graph here. And we're basically asked to graph the following functions g and h based upon modifying our original function f of x. So the first one is that g of x is going to be equal to negative f of x. Okay, so this is a change in our output. It flips our function across the x-axis. It changes all the y values. Okay, it makes it a mirror of itself across the x-axis. So something that happens at 2, 0 now happens at negative 2, 0. Things that go through the origin still, things that go through the x-axis still go through the x-axis. Things that happen at negative 2 now happen at positive 2. Oops. Okay, so instead of going down, we go up. Okay, so it's going to go through there, and it's going to go through there instead. Okay, instead of going through there, we now go through here. Okay, so our function smoothly looks something like this. Okay. Yeah, modulo my ability to actually draw straight lines, of course. Right. Now the other one says that h of x is equal to f of 2x. Okay, which means that things happen faster around the origin, around the x equals 0, which is the y-axis, right? So things that happen on the axis still happen on the axis. Okay, but things that happen at 1 in the x now happen. Oh, I guess that's a half, right? Things that happen at a half now happen at a quarter. Things that happen at 1 now happen at a half, right? Everything gets compressed. Things that happened at 2 now happen at 1. Okay. Things that happened at 3 now happen at a half. Okay. Right. Things that happened at well, that looks like about 2 3/4 is now going to happen at 1 1/8. Okay, so that's going to be somewhere in there. Okay. So it'll still have the same shape. It'll just be compressed now. Okay, so instead of being a little slow loop, it is now a tight one. Okay, things that happen at negative 1 now happen at negative a half. Things that happen at negative a half now happen at negative a quarter. Okay, so things get compressed around the origin. Okay. So the blue is the black that has been squished towards the origin. Okay. All right. So that's how these things work. Again, practice, practice, practice. All right.